So in this video, I really just want to talk about me being on YouTube, how I found YouTube, how long I've been on YouTube. This is really a one-on-one type of chat where I just want to sit down and really just talk to you about my origins on YouTube. It's been a heck of a ride so far, and I have a lot to talk about. So just sit down, relax, get some food, whatever, sit down and watch this video or listen to this video, because this video is going to be quite lengthy. Now, if you're not aware of, I have actually been on the site YouTube since 2008. So that means I have officially been on YouTube for 9 whole years now. And that's honestly mind-blowing. The site's still around, obviously, and people are still producing content. Is it the same as it was when I was making videos? 100% no. It is totally different than it has been when it first started. You can really see how YouTube has changed and grown and just different things. But it's just mind-blowing. I have been on the site since 2008. So I am one of the early adopters of having a YouTube channel. Am I the first person? By no means. There's already quite a few channels already out before I came onto the scene. But I did come onto the scene very early. Now, let me talk about how I actually found the site YouTube. Honestly, it wasn't actually me finding the site YouTube. I never actually found it myself on the internet. I actually, a friend came up to me and told me he was watching some videos on this platform called YouTube. And then I checked out YouTube, and that's how I grown to love YouTube. But even though when I signed up for YouTube, I wasn't pumping out content, just because back then in 2006 to 2008, when YouTube really started to become a thing, my internet wasn't good at all. And as you know, if you started watching YouTube in the beginning of YouTube, a lot of the content just wasn't good, just due to the fact that the quality of YouTube videos weren't good because the site didn't allow HD videos and things like that. So a lot of the content you were watching on YouTube just wasn't really good content. It wasn't HD. And I felt like a lot of the videos back in the day that people were watching were mostly like viral videos and things like that. You weren't watching like really serious creators really creating content. I remember it being a lot of viral videos and just things like that, and people just filming their dogs or their pets and things like that. Now, don't get me wrong, there's probably some videos that are actually more serious, like series or people acting like YouTubers, but from what I remember back then, there weren't a lot of content like this where people are trying to actually take YouTube seriously. Another thing, back in the day when YouTube was actually first starting out, it was actually pretty hard to actually watch YouTube videos for a lot of people, and for myself included. Like, what I mean by that is, you only really had a couple of ways to watch YouTube. You can watch it on your computer, whether it's a desktop or a laptop, and then you can watch it somewhere else. But for the most part, it's not the same as it was today, where YouTube is widely accessible to everybody, or the internet in general is widely accessible. Nowadays, we have smartphones and tablets, things that we can take with us, whereas in 2006, a lot of people didn't really have technology where they could take on the go and really access the internet. So that's why I really wasn't really big into YouTube back then. Even though I had a channel, it was just much more harder for me to consume content. So my whole mindset wasn't really me based around YouTube. I didn't really consume a lot of YouTube, nor did I post a lot of YouTube, just because my internet viewing experiences were totally different than they are today. I was stuck in one space, and my internet speeds weren't as good as they were today. So watching videos on the internet wasn't really an enjoyable experience overall. Way back in 2006 and 2008, just wasn't the same experience. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and talk about the first stuff I uploaded and what my channel name was and things like that. Now, when I first started my channel in 2008, I 100% knew when I saw YouTube as an actual video platform where you can upload videos, just anybody can upload videos. I was really excited about the platform, and I really wanted to start messing around, trying to see what I can do, and trying to produce content on the site. Back in 2008, I first called myself, yes, I know, if you're a long-time subscriber of my channel, then you may know what my name was before, my first original name. My first original name was just really random and everything, but my original name was Onside Homeboy. Now, I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but a lot of creators don't have original names. They just use like some made up names that pop out of their head. Actually, if you weren't aware, one of my first ever or my second actual Xbox Live gamer tag was actually Onside Homeboy. Now, it wasn't my primary Xbox Live gamer tag. It was actually, I had 2 gamer tags, and one of them was Onside Homeboy, and that's where I got the name for my YouTube channel. Not the best name, and not the most creative, and not the most catchy. I can honestly admit, I honestly don't like my username, Onside Homeboy. I never really liked it, but it just stuck. And I'm one of those people, once I make a username, I really don't like to change it or whatnot. I just stick with one username. It's just simple, and that's that. And that stuck, and I don't honestly really enjoyed it. But the first ever video I did on my channel called Onside Homeboy was a video of a game. And the game is a popular game today, and it's still around. It's Madden 09. And I will link you in the description below. If you want to check out my first ever video, you can go ahead and check out my first ever video on YouTube, which is called Madden 09. Now, it wasn't a commentary, and it wasn't a let's play or anything crazy. It was just me filming the screen with my little pocket camera. And yes, just like a lot of YouTubers back in the day, 6, 7, 8, those years, a lot of YouTubers were really using those little small pocket cameras, like they were using the flip cameras or the Sony Bloggy, or in my case, I was using a camera called the HD Wonder by RCA. It's still the same type of camera, so I felt like a lot of YouTubers were using those flip cameras, HD cameras, Sony Bloggies, and yes, I am guilty. I was using one of those cameras, but mine was the RCA Small Wonder camera, and that's what I used to record my first ever video for YouTube. And the funny thing was, it claimed it was HD, but as we know, YouTube did not support HD way back in 08, 07, 06, so no way was that thing HD. I don't really think so. And of course, it was going to be me just filming the screen, of course. But I didn't really know anything about capture cards. I didn't know anything about Let's Plays, or I didn't know anything about commentaries on games or anything like that. I just took a camera and started filming Madden 09, a game, and that was my first video, and that's what my channel was based around. And if you look at my channel today, my channel is still based around gaming, and it's based around technology. Now, will my channel ever grow outside of gaming and technology? Honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to go outside of gaming or technology. I think my love, at least when it comes to YouTube creation, is always going to be based around technology or gaming, no matter what aspect it is. If you look at my channel last year, I did try to branch out a little bit from my roots, whether it's gaming or whether it's technology. I did try to make some fitness stuff where I was focusing on fitness, because if you haven't seen some of my older videos where you see my face, I'm actually heavier than I used to be heavier than I am today. My heaviest weight, I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but not too much because it's my own fault. I really can't blame anyone for this, but back in the day, I used to weigh 250 pounds, so you can see I was a heavy-set person. And once I started losing weight, I really wanted to inspire a lot of people out there who are in the same situation as me, whether they're fat and they're just trying to lose weight or something like that. I just really wanted to inspire people. But honestly, my true inspiration, or my true passion, at least on YouTube, is always going to be gaming, and it's always going to be technology. And outside of that, also, I did start to do other things too, like last year. Besides the whole fitness stuff, I did try to do a lot of first taste videos where I taste products on camera, where I do a lot of taste tests. That was one thing I was really messing around with. So you can see I tried to branch out from gaming and technology. But now going back to 2017, that we're already like almost halfway into 2017, I don't think I'm ever going to go outside of gaming or technology for the rest of my YouTube channel. One thing I always thought about doing on my channel, which is vlogging. I really want to do vlogging on my channel, or I always wanted to do vlogging on my channel. And that's one thing I really wanted to do, but I just don't think I am ready for vlogging on my channel. Now, If you ever seen some of my old videos, you will know as well, I've always talked like a robot on camera. I'm not really comfortable on camera, but now in 2017, I'm 100% a lot better on camera. I don't really talk like a robot on camera, and I'm much more, I don't feel as shy on camera. I'm not camera shy, quote unquote. I'm not really that, and I don't really talk like a robot, so that is good news. I'm getting used to these vlog type videos. Although me talking about technology and gaming are not really vlogging videos, you can kind of say they are a vlog type video. They're just not vlogging my life, which I primarily wanted to do. I've always wanted to do that for years and years and years. But honestly, my life is not that amazing, and there's other people that are already doing. My true passion, like I said, will always be gaming, and will always be the roots will always be gaming and technology. Will I still be producing Nintendo content or talking about Nintendo in the future? Very well, my channel can change instantly, because if you've been a long time subscriber of my channel, you will know that I do like to change what I do on my channel. But the roots will always stay gaming or technology in some type of form. Overall, I just can't believe it's been 9 whole years since I've been on the YouTube platform. It's been one heck of a ride. Will YouTube still be a platform in 10, 20, 30 years? You never know if YouTube's going to go anywhere, but right now it looks like YouTube is not going anywhere. And I just remember in the past too, YouTube has gone through so many changes that a lot of people don't even know. There's been so much changes to YouTube. I remember the whole YouTube layout when each of us had our own YouTube channels. Like, we had a dedicated page for our YouTube channels. Yes, we do have our dedicated page for our YouTube channels now, but the thing is, with the whole YouTube, your whole dedicated YouTube channel page, it's embedded like with the home screen. It doesn't feel like it's a separate thing. Like, I remember back in the day when you went to someone's YouTube channel page, you actually had to go to a separate screen. It would load up a separate screen and you would be on there. One thing I do remember way back in the day is when people could actually respond in a video response. I remember video responses being a thing, and a lot of people were actually doing them. Those were just some fun days, responding to some big YouTubers or small YouTubers, just responding to YouTubers as a whole. I remember that being a thing. Did I ever do it personally? No, I never actually responded to someone's video on my channel. I just never really thought about doing it or had the need to do it. Now, also recently, if you're not aware of it, I've just, like, last year recently started showing my face on camera. For the longest time, since 2008 until 2016, I never showed my face on camera, and I feel like that's a lot of YouTubers. Either YouTubers are scared to show their face, or for confidential reasons they don't want to show their face. But I can say safely right now, I am 100% glad I started showing my face on my videos. It makes me, I can do more things in my videos. I feel more comfortable. And I also feel like we can have a one-on-one discussion. It's much more easier, and it feels like you can really have a connection with me, seeing me on the screen. You feel like you have a connection with me, and you can just get to know me better. That's why I do love showing my face on camera. But I can understand some people not really wanting to show their face on their YouTube videos for certain reasons. One thing I always feel like, I don't know how it is in like after 2010 and beyond, I always feel like also YouTubers always start out making bad videos. What I mean by that is their equipment they use are just not the best equipment, whether it's a webcam or whether it's just a crappy camera. I feel like YouTubers always start, like, if you look at a lot of old YouTubers' old videos, like super old videos, like when they first started their channel, I always feel like a lot of YouTubers have really bad quality to their videos, and then over time they get better equipment, better cameras, or they just step their game up. But I could be wrong. Moving on in the future, of course, better cameras are always readily available, and some people just watch other people's videos and they like the style they do or whatnot, and they get better overall. But that's just how I feel. Overall, I just wanted to really just talk about this because you may not know my origins of my channel, how I found YouTube, what my YouTube channel stands for, and things like that. But I can say I am very glad I did start YouTube. It hasn't changed my life. I wouldn't say it's changed my life or anything like that. But what I can say is I 100% do love going on camera, whether it's showing my face, showing a product, showing a game, some gameplay, and talking about it. I would highly recommend, if you're passionate about something in life, get out and start just taking out your, even a cell phone, just take out your smartphone and start filming something. You never know. It can make a difference in somebody's life out there, believe it or not. Even if you're not hitting a big group or a mass group of people, even if it changes one person's life, go ahead and do it. Honestly, with me sitting at around 900 and something subscribers as the date of this video being posted, I am not shy to say I only have 900 subscribers. Is it nice to have the most subscribers? Yes, but I'm one of those people that don't care how many subscribers I've got. If I got 1 subscriber and I get some views on my videos, I am a really happy person. That means people are actually really enjoying my content. I'm not also one of those YouTubers that try to ask for subs as much as possible. If you love my videos, then subscribe. If you don't love my videos, then don't subscribe. I'm not going to be mad and I'm not going to care. It's whatever you like. If you truly do love my content, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. This is likely the only time you're going to hear me say that. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate each and every one of you subscribing to my channel. That really does mean a lot for me to take my time out of my life and make these videos and know that people are subscribing, even if I only have 900 and even if I don't get the most amount of views on my videos. It really does make me happy inside knowing people are watching my videos. I can really say I am very, very happy. I'm not expecting 1 million subscribers and I'm not expecting 1 million views per videos. Would I like it? Of course, I would really like it, but I'm one of those people that's proud of what I've done. I've done this all on my own with nobody's help. I have not cheated. I have not asked other YouTubers for subscribers and things like that. I've done it all on my own. Same thing when it comes to like and disliking my videos. If you feel like my content sucks and you want to dislike my videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. That is 100% okay. As long as, of course, if you feel like you have a good reason, then I am 100% okay with you disliking my videos if you don't really enjoy them. But if you like them, I would really appreciate for you to hit the like button. That shows me that you really do like the content I am making. I know over the years I really have changed my styles in terms of the videos I've created. I used to do unboxings of products and reviews of products, but then I started leaning more towards the whole gaming aspect of technology, which, yes, you can kind of still call gaming technology because the hardware you're using is still technology. And then I started doing a lot of some Let's Plays. I wouldn't say a lot. I started Let's Plays, and then I also started commentary on games and stuff like that. But right now, at the current moment of my channel, I'm focusing on a lot of Nintendo stuff because truly, if you aren't aware, and you probably know, I am a big Nintendo fan and I really do love talking about Nintendo stuff. But like I said, it's never guaranteed that I'm not going to change the style of my videos or what I'm talking about, because that's just a kind of person I am. Because it's really hard to say that from 2008 to 2017, I'm going to stick with the same exact videos, unboxings and reviews of products, because just like with anything, you tend to get bored with what you're doing. And I can understand a lot of people just starting to change their whole channel to something a little bit different, because you can't expect someone to really stick with the same old thing for years on years. Honestly, if you're a person that can stick with something for years and years and years and years and years and not get bored with it, props to you. Honestly, I would give somebody a lot of props if they're doing Let's Plays for 10 years, or if they're doing unboxings for 10 years, or commentaries for 10 years, or if they're doing vlogs for 10 years. That's pretty impressive. But for me, honestly, I just can't really do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Now, I do actually want to talk about my next YouTube name. Now, my next YouTube name, besides Onside Homeboy, was Wayne Wayne. And I got that actually, I did not make that username up. I actually got that from one of my teachers at my school. They would actually call me Wayne Wayne for some odd known reason, and I didn't actually mind it. And then I was like, well, why don't I just call my YouTube channel name Wayne Wayne? So then I used Wayne Wayne for about a year and a half or a year, and it stuck with me. And then recently, at the end of 2016 to 2017, I changed my YouTube username to My Tech News. And honestly, I don't see myself changing my name anytime soon. I really do like my username, My Tech News, and I think it's going to stay with me for the longest time. Whether I'm doing gaming stuff or whether I'm doing technology stuff, I think I'm just going to stick with My Tech News. I think it's a pretty good name, and it really does imply what my YouTube channel is all about. So that's pretty much a summary of from 2008 to 2017. I've been on YouTube 9 full years now, and I just wanted to talk about this because I know whether you're a new subscriber to my channel or whether you're an old subscriber to my channel, you may have not known my origins, what I stand about, and things like this. I just really wanted to have a heartfelt one-on-one talk with you guys about this. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next video. I'm out, guys. So, I know I said it was already the end of the video, but I forgot to talk about some stuff that I really wanted to talk about. So, I'm going to talk about some other stuff I forgot to talk about in the video, and then I'm going to end the video there. I'm just going to reminisce on some old YouTube stuff that we take for granted today. Now, one thing I was never really a big fan of on YouTube was the star rating. I never really liked the star ratings on YouTube because I never understood how a person should rate a video. Should you give a video 4 stars, or should you give a video 4.5 stars, or should you give it 5? It's really hard to determine what you should rate a video, but I 100% like the rating system now on YouTube. It's simple and clean. It's either a like or a dislike. So you like a video if you like it, and you dislike a video if you dislike it. None of this 1.5 stars, 2.5 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars. I just really never understood that whole principle on YouTube with the star rating. So I am glad YouTube chopped off the star rating. Never was a big fan of the star rating. Now, one thing we do take for granted. Now, if you're not a YouTube content creator or never was, then you may not know what I'm talking about, or you may have never experienced what I'm about to talk about. But I remember back in the day, you were only allowed as a YouTube content creator to make videos no longer than 10 minutes. So if you wanted to make a video longer than 10 minutes, you had to make video in parts. Like, for instance, if I'm talking about a TV, I have to make a TV part 1, TV part 2, TV part 3, and put them in individual videos. But the good thing was YouTube actually sent invites to certain YouTubers to allow their channel to make videos longer than 10 minutes. And I remember as a YouTuber, when YouTube sent me a message that enabled my channel to make videos longer than 10 minutes, I was like, yes, thank you! Because I never thought in a million years YouTube was going to send me a message and allow my channel, out of all the channels, allow my channel to make videos longer than 10 whole minutes. So that's something we either take for granted today or just not reminisce about, but that's something that was not allowed to back in the day, make videos longer than 10 minutes. Now, if you're an old subscriber of mine, then you may have experienced what I'm talking about or know what I'm talking about. But if you're a new subscriber to my channel, then you may not know what I'm talking about. But honestly, what I can say is, I never really took YouTube seriously as a YouTube content creator serious until 2016, believe it or not. So 2015 and earlier, I wasn't really taking YouTube too serious. But 2016 was the first year I really took YouTube serious as a YouTuber. What I mean by that is I was posting YouTube videos on the norm. I was actually posting YouTube videos pretty frequently. I remember before 2016, I was only posting videos every couple of weeks or every couple of months. I was that super lazy and not too dedicated to my YouTube channel. I would have months and months and weeks would go by without having 1 or 2 videos out. It was like my channel was the desert and nothing ever came by my channel. Nothing was ever posted. 2016, I really kicked up everything in gear and started making content on the norm. Now, if you know, you've been on my channel, you're a subscriber, you see what I'm pumping out. In 2017, I am very dedicated to my YouTube channel. I am trying to post frequently on my YouTube channel. Can I say I'll be posting YouTube videos every single day? I cannot guarantee I'll be posting YouTube videos every single day, but you do have to understand life gets in the way and life things, so you can kind of understand that not everybody can post every single day. Honestly, if you can post every single day on your channel, props to you. But honestly, I cannot guarantee you guys that I am going to be posting every single day. My whole theory is I try to post one video per week at the most when I'm the most laziest. Let's say that. At the most laziest, I'll never try to go over 1 week. What I mean by that is I always have a video out per week when I'm the most laziness, or when there's a lot going on in my life. I never do a video every 2 weeks or a video every 3 weeks. I just think that's a little bit too lazy, and that's just not my whole philosophy when it comes to my channel. So the most lazy you will ever see me on my channel is a video a week, or a little bit maybe a week in 1 day, but I try to get a video out every single week. Now on my channel, as you have seen, I try to post about 6 or 7 videos per week, so I am working on as much content as I can. Right now, I can honestly say I am 99.9% to 100% dedicated to my YouTube channel. I just really love talking about games and technology. Of course, primarily now it's mostly about the Switch and Nintendo, because I am a really big Nintendo fan, and I've always been a Nintendo fan. But I am just really dedicated, and I'm really trying to pump out as much content to the channel as possible, because I really am, truly am passionate about what I talk about on my channel. I just wanted to inform you guys. I'm going to try to get out as much content on the channel as possible. And you can see in the last couple of weeks or last couple of months, I have tried to be on my game when it comes to creating YouTube content. Those are just some things I did forget to leave out of my video that I just want to talk about. So that's why I have an extra part into the video. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next video. I'm out, guys. And I mean it this time.